Looks like the Packers have no interest in winning a Super Bowl in 2026 because the season ended almost 2 weeks ago and special teams coordinator Rich Bisaccia still has a job. Now, I'm on record saying I wanted Matt LaFleur to return to Green Bay. He's not perfect, but in my opinion, he was the best option on the table for the Packers heading into next year. But I'm also on record saying that this is the one thing I would not back him doing, and that's keeping his buddy Rich Bisaccia around. So, for those of you who don't know, the Packers have been absolutely plagued by special teams issues for over a decade. To my left, you can see where the unit ranked across the entire NFL every year since 2016. Now, right here is where the Packers went and hired Rich Bisaccia. Made him the highest paid special teams coordinator in the league after the 2021 season, where the Packers were the 1 seed and had an epic playoff collapse, yet again because of special teams. Things have not gotten better since. It's not working. Just because I think keeping Matt LaFleur is the best option for the Packers, at least in the short term, does not mean that I think everything else should remain the same and status quo. I think most of us can agree that doing things exactly the same and expecting a different result is the definition of insanity. Rich has now had 4 full seasons to turn the worst unit in the league around, and he is supposed to be the best at coaching special teams, and it just hasn't happened. Not only that, but take a look at this insane stat. The Packers lost 3 games this year that, if you parlayed them together, they would have had a 1 in 250,000 chance of losing. 2 of those games, one in week 3 against the Browns, where the Packers had a kick get blocked in the fourth quarter, and of course the Bears in week 16, where the onside kick recovery went down. So my point here is it's not like the special teams unit just isn't great. They are still actively the reason the Packers are losing games in incomprehensible, shocking fashion. Who knows? Maybe something could still go down. It probably won't at this point because coaches normally get fired right after the season if something's going to change. And who knows? Maybe there's some reason that we don't know or understand as to why Matt LaFleur insists on keeping this guy around. But it's a bad look for him, and it's really frustrating as a fan who wants to see this team improve and is just watching the coach do nothing about what is clearly the biggest problem, and it has been the biggest problem for a while. That's the most frustrating part of all of this.